starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 at 6. I'm Nate Myhock. Governor Evers signed a bill today to close the Lincoln Hill School for Boys near Merrill. The signing of the bill into law authorizes over $41 million in funds to build a new Type 1 juvenile correctional facility in Milwaukee County. As incidents of abuse and physical violence emerged at Lincoln Hills, an internal investigation began in October of 2014, and the facility has been left without a solution ever since. The prison in Irma will remain open as an adult prison once a new facility opens for teenagers. This new law requires the Department of Administration to approve a plan to construct a new facility near Milwaukee. That will happen once they receive a green light from officials. And turning our attention to weather now, Conrad, I know it's spring, but it really is starting to feel like winter outside again. What do you say?
It really is. So welcome back. It is Friday. It is opening day out there for most of baseball fans, but we're still dealing with some snow out here. We had some snow amounts earlier today and last night, with Phillips coming in at 2 inches, Flores at 1.8, Rhinelander 1.7, a little bit lower amounts in St. Germain, and a dusting in Wausau and Merrill, as they did have warmer temperatures. So it was a little bit harder for that snow to start accumulating. But now we are mostly starting to clear out, as all of the snow is really starting to move on out. So just some cloudy skies will be lingering right now into the overnight hours. But we do have another low pressure system moving in, but this one will be very small Sunday night into the Monday time frame. So the weekend is looking real nice with even warmer temperatures, even closer to 50 degrees by Sunday. But then some more rain starts to come on back Sunday night into Monday. But temperatures right now are on the cooler end, well below average, with Rhinelander coming in at 30, Eagle River at 30, Land O'Lakes at 30, and Iron Mountain at 29 degrees. So temperatures will continue to drop into the mid-20s overnight. Nate?
Thank you, Conrad. A new Fleet store is open in Rhinelander, and they had a full parking lot today. L&M Fleet Supply opened in the old Shopco building this week. That's along Lincoln Street on the east end of Rhinelander. For the first few weeks, employees from L&M's other 10 stores across Wisconsin and Minnesota are helping to train staff. An L&M manager said he's also looking for more employees. More than 265 union workers at a manufacturing company in Sheboygan went on strike Monday. It came after the two sides failed to agree on a labor contract that expired last Friday. United Auto Workers Local 1472 began picketing Volrath Company. The business specializes in design and manufacturing for food service products. Union President Rob Kilgore said the picketers will, quote, keep standing up for all of our people. The union said the initial 5-year contract proposal from Volrath was rejected by 74% of the union members. The Sheboygan Press reported that the workers cited wages and the equitable elimination of tiers as primary complaints. The company said it's willing to negotiate a contract that will provide a viable future for the company. There's an old saying that goes, every vote counts, and that came to fruition in Oneida County, where the Board of Supervisors District 13 race had to be decided by a coin flip. On Friday morning, the Oneida County Board of Canvass met inside of the courthouse to toss a coin and end the race between candidates Colette Sorgel and Brian Slizlewski. The Oneida County Board of Canvass certified Tuesday's vote tally Friday morning, where the vote recount resulted in a tie with 177 votes each. County Clerk Tracy Hartman said there were other ways to decide, such as pulling a name out of a hat or drawing cards, but the coin flip was chosen as the best option. Prior to the toss, Hartman discussed how this race would be decided.
Each candidate was assigned a side of the coin, and it was actually assigned based on their ballot position. So the first candidate was assigned heads, second candidate was assigned tails. Colette Sorgel was the first candidate on the ballot. Brian Slizlewski was the second candidate on the ballot.
Flip resulted in heads, with Sorgel beating out Slizlewski. She will go on to represent 3 Lakes as District 13 supervisor for the Oneida County Board, and she'll also join 4 other women who are elected to that board. More and more families are trying to find a place for early childhood education, but the high demand has created a problem in the Northwoods area. Terry's Treehouse is one of the few child care facilities in Minocqua. The program director says right now she has over 100 families on the wait list, and currently around 75 students are enrolled at the daycare. If the facility does not get enough funding from the state and federal government, rates for families could go up even more, making it even harder for working families.
And we're truly hoping that federally we get some support and funding to keep these doors open, to keep quality programs open, and make it affordable for our families.
Terry's Treehouse currently receives money through Wisconsin's Child Care Counts Act. Workers in the child care industry could also get paid more with more funding. And King says although the funding isn't where she'd like it to be, she still enjoys her job.
It's a beautiful place to grow, and I never stop growing while I'm here, so every day is a new day and a good challenge. So keeps me busy and keeps me feeling like I have a purpose.
King said different opportunities from the federal and state government during the pandemic have allowed Terry's Treehouse higher wages along with facility upgrades, but she's not sure how long that funding will last. Last month, a Kenosha officer caused headlines after kneeling on a student's neck. We'll hear how the district and police department have responded. That's after Weather with Conrad right here on Newswatch 12.
Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
Look what $99 a month buys at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save up to $1,000 instantly on doorbuster mattresses. Get Tempur-Pedic or Purple mattresses for $1 a day. 60-month special financing and no money down. Only at your #1 mattress destination in Wisconsin.
Get new replacement windows and big savings during Renewal by Andersen's 30-day sale. Don't waste another minute dealing with your difficult, inefficient windows. Instead, call now and schedule your free window diagnosis. See how Renewal by Andersen's full-service custom-built replacement windows can help add more comfort to your home at an affordable price. If you need to replace the windows or patio doors in your home, call this number now and save. Installation is included. Made from our exclusive, low-maintenance fibrous composite material, our windows are tested and warranted not to crack, peel, or chip for 20 years. Plus, the expert installation by our certified master installers makes sure your job is done right. And it's all backed by our industry-leading limited warranty. But you've got to hurry. Call this number now before our 30-day sale ends. Tremendous savings, special financing, and installation is included. Don't delay and miss out. Call today and schedule your free window diagnosis. Renewal by Andersen, the better way to a better window.
Carpet City. Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale ever and receive free carpet installation along with an additional $300, $600, or even $1,000 of savings on all flooring products and sale prices. That's right, free carpet installation and an additional savings of up to $1,000 on top of the sale prices. See why contractors and designers only choose Carpet City Flooring Center for their flooring needs.
Our prices will floor you.
These squirrels are better at saving than we are. And more organized, too.
Try embracing your inner squirrel. When you open a BMO Harris Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward every month you save.
That sounds great.
You can also set up savings goals and easily track your progress.
That could help us redo the yard.
You could really go nuts. I'll show myself out.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Look what $99 a month buys right now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. For a limited time only, appliance packages for only $99 a month, plus 60-month special financing with no money down. At guaranteed delivery within 5 days on all in-stock appliances. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Happy Friday. It's opening day, so a big day for a lot of baseball fans yesterday, today, and the next several months. But hey, out here, just some cloudy skies, a little bit of flurries still lingering for most of the area, but this will be moving on out. But our snow totals looks like this, pretty much a dusting to 2 inches in most locations, with Phillips coming in at 2 inches, Florence at 1.8, Rhinelander 1.7, a little bit lower amounts in St. Germain, and by the Wausau area and Merrill, coming in with around a ½ inch of snow. So mostly a dusting to 2 inches of snow in most locations. But this low is starting to finally move on out. Just some lingering snow showers in our area, and then just some rain showers out here in Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania, where temperatures are really warmer than out here in Rhinelander. As this low pressure system moves on out, we start to clear out and nicer weather starts to move on in by Sunday, even 50s out there by Sunday. But then Sunday night into the Monday time frame, a little bit of rain starts to move back into the forecast. So more of an active weather pattern starts to come on in Monday through the Thursday time frame, but much milder temperatures, folks. Finally, as spring temperatures are back in the forecast. And it is a little windy out there right now, with Rhinelander coming in at 13 miles an hour, Tomahawk at 12, Merrill at 14, Phillips at 13, and Iron Mountain at 13 miles an hour, with the winds really blowing from the north, and that is bringing all of that cold air out there today. That's why we were struggling to get out of the upper 20s to even lower 30s out here today. But that wind will start to dissipate by Saturday night into the Sunday morning time frame, and then it'll start to pick back up as another low pressure system starts to move on in. But right now, temperatures are well below average, with Rhinelander coming in at 30, Eagle River at 30, Land O'Lakes also at 30 degrees, Green Bay a little bit warmer with temperatures around 38 degrees, but most of us here in Wisconsin around 30s, so really well below average, even close to 20 degrees below average. And look at this trough, this ridge over here. All that warmer temperatures in Canada will be moving on into Wisconsin, so expect a lot warmer temperatures by the Sunday, Monday time frame. So that will slowly start to shift out here, but temperatures are going to continue to drop overnight into the mid-20s. So another chilly one out there, folks, but it is going to get much better out there. So I think that baseball is that good luck charm out here, because 50s are back in the forecast, but tomorrow starting to warm up a little bit into the mid-40s with mostly sunny skies, but it will be a little bit on the windy side. But hey, our 7-day outlook, brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress, does show that milder temperatures are back in the forecast starting Sunday, with a little bit more precipitation by beginning of next week. Nate?
Sounds great. Thank you, Conrad. A federal jury in Michigan found 2 men accused of plotting to kidnap Governor Gretchen Whitmer not guilty. Co-defendants Daniel Joseph Harris and Brandon Michael Ray Caserta were cleared of kidnapping conspiracy charges, but the jury was deadlocked on the charges against Adam Fox and Barry Croft Jr. and could not reach a verdict. The federal judge declared a mistrial for those 2 defendants. Prosecutors allege that in 2020, 6 men planned to kidnap the governor and hold her for ransom, but it's not clear yet whether federal prosecutors will pursue a new trial. U.S. Customs and Border Protection specialists at the Chicago O'Hare International Airport say they've been noticing a lot more prohibited items being shipped, including human skulls shipped from the Netherlands. They were heading to Iowa at the end of March. The shipment was inspected after x-rays showed anomalies, and it was the first of 3 sent from the same person. Those were then sent to the CDC for further investigation. There's been no word yet on the sender's identity. Last month, an incident involving a police officer and a student at Lincoln Middle School in Kenosha made headlines around the state. And now internal emails are showing that the school district has many questions about the policies within the police force. Sean Gallagher explains.
Off-duty officer Sean Gutschau was trying to break up a fight at Lincoln Middle School in early March when he was caught on video kneeling on one of the students' neck for about 20 seconds. The first email later that day from the assistant principal only shares information about a head injury Gutschau received and doesn't acknowledge anything involving the student. But less than 24 hours later, interim superintendent Bethany Ormseth acknowledged to the district what was going on after pictures and videos surfaced on social media. School officials raised questions about the incident days later. The I-Team acquired emails between Kenosha Unified School District administrators and the Kenosha Police Department, where administrators drafted questions about whether the use of force was appropriate. They also asked the question if there should be any criminal charges, saying if Gutschau was only a KUSD employee, should this be a felony charge? But according to Gutschau's signed request for secondary employment at KUSD, he must follow police department policies for off-duty arrests and uses of force. He does not follow the same rules as other school employees. In the standard operating procedures for the department, the use of chokeholds are not allowed unless it's a last resort.
Coming up after the break here on Newswatch 12, we'll explain how Walmart is hoping to attract long-haul drivers. We'll explain after the break.
We are back this weekend, the 37th annual WJJQ Home Show with Health Expo, Saturday 9 to 4 and Sunday 10 to 3 at the Tomahawk School Complex. Admission is free. From Northwoods 92.5 WJJQ.
Exciting things call for a drum roll, like this new offer on one of Wisconsin's favorite lotto games. It's Super Cash with Lightning Ball. During April, there's a 1 in 3 chance that the Lightning Ball strikes a set of 2 plays. When it does, players get an extra number, which means better odds of winning a prize. Top prize not included, only in April. This exciting offer from the Wisconsin Lottery is going fast.
Sullivan's Log Home Restoration and Remodel is your choice for log home maintenance, guaranteeing you a beautiful looking home. Sullivan's does their own milling and specializes in log replacements, sandblasting, staining, and chinking. With more than 30 years of business, Sullivan's is dependable and trustworthy, carefully tending to every detail on your home. Call us today for your free on-site estimate. Sullivan's Log Home Restoration and Remodel, serving Eagle River and the surrounding areas.
I come here to do homework because they have free Wi-Fi. They don't say anything as long as I buy something.
When there's a lot of noise, it's hard to focus, but I listen to music to try and drown it out. When the Wi-Fi cuts out, I can't finish my homework. That's why I started getting D's.
Millions of children rely on public Wi-Fi to study. U.S. Cellular is donating up to $13 million in hotspots to help youth in need, because every child deserves the same opportunity to learn.
Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio has designed beautiful and functional kitchens and baths in the Northwoods. When helping plan your dream kitchen or bath with in-home consultation available, they provide 3D drawings of your spaces to bring your visions to life. Owner and designer Sarah has over 25 years of experience, overseen 500 plus projects, and built strong relationships with local contractors providing superior installation. Whether it's a new home or a remodel, Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio in Eagle River looks forward to making your dream kitchen or bath a reality.
We are back this weekend, the 37th annual WJJQ Home Show with Health Expo, Saturday 9 to 4 and Sunday 10 to 3 at the Tomahawk School Complex. Admission is free. From Northwoods 92.5 WJJQ.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Walmart says they're going to begin raising wages for long-haul truck drivers. The company just decided to raise its starting salary for first-year drivers from $88,000 to a range of $95,000 to $110,000. It's not an easy job to fill, but Walmart is one of the few retail chains that runs its own trucking fleet and has seen a surge in online sales. Since last year alone, the company added more than 4,500 drivers, a record hiring spree. But there's another element at play here, a shortage of truck drivers during the pandemic. That has put pressure on the supply chain since about 70% of American freight moves on trucks. Other companies have raised pay too, hoping to recruit drivers and stay competitive. As COVID numbers continue to decline across the nation, another virus is rearing its ugly head. The CDC says the avian flu poses a low threat to humans, but the effect can be seen at the grocery store. The highly contagious flu has forced farmers to kill millions of hens, reducing the country's egg supply and driving up prices. On Thursday, Midwest retailers paid more than double the price for large eggs. And analysts say if things keep going the way that they are, we can expect an increase on the price of eggs this summer. Two more coaches are now a part of former Miami Dolphins head coach Brian Flores' racial discrimination lawsuit against the NFL. In February, Flores filed suit against the league and 3 teams. According to an amended complaint filed on Thursday, former Arizona Cardinals head coach Steve Wilks and a longtime assistant Ray Horton have joined in on the lawsuit. In their complaint, Wilks claims he was unfairly fired by the Cardinals, and Horton alleges the Tennessee Titans put him through a sham interview process only done to comply with an equal opportunity rule that was instituted by the league. The teams named in the suit deny the allegations, and the league has declined to comment. Well, many sports fans have likely turned their attention to golf or to baseball. The fishing season never ends here in the Northwoods. And with that being said, here's Chris Baranek with this week's Big Old Fish.
Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
Do you know why salmon swim upstream with spawn? Well, because they can't walk. Okay, I know. Come on, Chris, get on with this week's Big Old Fish. And with that said, we start this week's Big Old Fish with Crystal Newport and Minnow Mike from Minocqua. Well, they caught this 27.5-inch walleye on a private lake in Minocqua. Minnow Mike assisted with the catch, and they caught it on a tip-up with one of Kurt's Island Sports Shop's famous live nude minnows. Well, a 27.5-inch walleye is a big old fish. Way to go, guys. Keep on reeling them in. Next up on this week's Big Old Fish, we have 4-year-old Cason Belland from Rhinelander. Now, this was Cason's second time out this season, and each time he's had great luck. This is his biggest catch so far. It's a 31-inch northern. And at 4 years old, he's proven to be a good fisherman already. He just loves to get out on the ice with his daddy. Well, why wouldn't you? It's a good time with your dad, and you're catching big old fish. Way to go, Cason. Keep on reeling them in. And finally on this week's Big Old Fish, we have 13-year-old Trent Eddinger from Phillips. Now, it says Trent was fishing on Cranberry Lake in Phillips when he caught this crappie. He goes on to say it was a little guy, but it made him a nice little fish fry. And at the end of the day, isn't that what it's all about anyway? Anyway, way to go and keep on reeling them in, Trent. All right, fishermen and women, make sure to keep those trophy pictures coming. All the information you need to be in a future episode of Big Old Fish and win a Northern Taxidermy fish mount is on our website, wjfw.com. And remember, anglers, fish on.
Now at Cellcom, get a free Samsung Galaxy S22 or Galaxy S21 FE. Offer good April 1st through the 10th. Taxes due at sale. Restrictions apply. Visit cellcom.com/spring for details.
Now is the time to turn your dream into a reality with design and buy projects at Menards. Breeze through your project planning with ease using interactive tools that factor in the details that matter and get 11% off everything. If you're dreaming of a kitchen with an island for entertaining, a deck to grill up the perfect hot dog, or a post-frame building large enough to protect your prized possessions, what are you waiting for? Get a free estimate with instant pricing and buy your project today with design and buy at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Hi, I'm Kristen from Sleep Central on Highway 51 South in Minocqua, your bedding and futon headquarters. We carry the largest selection of name brand mattresses in northern Wisconsin, in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Beautyrest, Sealy, Serta, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. We also have a huge selection of accessories to complement your bedding purchase. Sleep Central also carries a wide variety of futons and unique bedroom furniture with quality all-wood construction. Better sleep, pain-free, that's our promise at Sleep Central in Minocqua, your one-stop sleep shop.
When searching for your next truck, you want your truck to last. Get the job done right with a Lenz truck. We have them all. Half-ton trucks, Power Strokes, Cummins, Duramax, SUVs, over 800 to choose from. Know that all Lenz trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, and can be bought hassle-free online. Go now to lenztruck.com.
Lenz Truck, Lenz Truck. We got the trucks at Lenz Truck.
We got the trucks.
Get new replacement windows and big savings during Renewal by Anderson's 30-day sale. Don't waste another minute dealing with your difficult, inefficient windows. Instead, call for a free window diagnosis and see how Renewal by Anderson can help add more comfort to your home at an affordable price. Our exclusive, low-maintenance fibrous composite material is twice as strong as vinyl, and it won't warp or bow like vinyl does. Call this number now because this fantastic offer and special financing ends soon. Call today.
Now at Cellcom, get a free Samsung Galaxy S22 or Galaxy S21 FE. Offer good April 1st through the 10th. Taxes due at sale. Restrictions apply. Visit cellcom.com/spring for details.
So, Conrad, I am a Brewers fan. I'm obviously very upset over yesterday's loss, but I think I can get over it if we actually do hit the 50s over the weekend.
Yes, I think we might be hitting a home run on Sunday with those 50s. So finally some 50s back in the forecast. But first, let's deal with the snow we had earlier the last couple of days. most of this is moving on out. Just pretty much cloudy skies will be continuing into the overnight hours, but just some flurry action, but no major accumulations out here, as just some lake effect snow just north of us. But in general, we will be clearing on out before another low pressure system moves on in beginning of next week. But look at those 50s.
Oof.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
say, 50s really aren't that warm, but when it's been 30 and raining and snowing, oh, it's going to feel like 90.
We're going to hit a home run with that.
Thank you, Conrad. We'll see you later tonight.